I'll quickly, in 5 minutes, try to cover technology and smart cities, areas where it can overlap. So, yes, it's fourth industrial revolution, and the technologies which we are talking about is artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, Internet of Things, virtual realities, and these are really very complex technology. And a lot of even industry is trying to understand how this use cases can fit best to these smart cities. So, advanced material, drone, 3D printings. Now the core pillars where smart cities, where they are applicable, we are talking about smart buildings and utilities, public transport, digital economy, healthcare and safety. So we will one by one take these track and see how these disruptive technologies are playing their role. So talking about utilities, yes, advanced materials, the grid, electricity grid, IoT, and electrical vehicle, they are going to definitely disrupt this housing and energy utility space. And if we see how city will benefit, they will be able to do smart planning, integrated planning, work more on green buildings, which will help them save a lot of energy efforts there. Then we are talking about it will help them to bring the consumption to really reduce level, that is rational consumption. They will be able to monitor it integrated manner through command control center. Coming to public transport, a lot of cities are investing into public transport, unmanned vehicle, automated traffic, and Singapore is one of the best case where they are able to reduce 90% of their on-road traffic because of better public transport system integrated solution. So here we are talking about unmanned vehicle, drones. So a lot of urban fleet, I mean in India we don't usually focus on urban fleet, but there is a lot of traffic and congestion due to the way urban fleet is getting delivered. With e-commerce coming in, with lot of volumes which are coming through internet, so these two-wheelers, food delivery companies, retail companies are using these newer technologies like drones, and we'll see it happening in next coming couple of years. Similarly, machine learning for traffic management. So as you see, Google allows you to choose the best route or the shortest route, but soon city government will be able to help citizens find a better route and do the better traffic planning. So what are those congestion spots which are frequent on Mondays, Tuesday, and how you can respond to that with that traffic planning. Hyperloop is futuristic, but yes, it is happening between twin cities like between Mumbai and Pune, or cities like Ahmedabad and Mumbai. It will definitely going to bring the reuse efficiencies into the system. And clean fuel, yes, electric vehicles, they are going to make a lot of impact, shared ecosystem, and it is going to also have a lot of impact on the urban design, that how a citizen who wakes up in the morning is able to access the infrastructure in a city from moving from one point to the another. That is a multimodal. So using cycles, using your public transport like metro, or making even the pedestrian infrastructure available in the city. So yes, there is a lot of role which artificial intelligence, virtual reality, which is going to play there to understand how this entire ecosystem works. This will help reduce congestion, fatalities. It will help bring better air quality and uptake in use of public transport like we have seen in Singapore. Similarly, digital economy. This is one of the major, one of the critical important factor when we talk about smart cities, because it would lead to newer jobs, newer employment areas. And if we are able to put it by 3% GDP point is expected, by creating additional jobs, by additional wages, by new different models. So if you see, China is far more digitized when it comes to talking about economy overall. So India, it has a lot to do with your internet penetration. So India is also working through various missions to increase that penetration, and it would like World Economic Forum focuses upon sharing economy. When you have internet based services and application, it gives a lot of push to sharing economy. Public infrastructure and cashless society. I mean, we have seen that how UPI Bheem has taken up with the help of Aadhaar. So it has given access to those payment capabilities across a lot of cities. Similarly, we are talking about open adaptive learning to keep everybody skilled with newer skill sets. So this would also be required. Smart healthcare, blockchain is disrupting healthcare, bringing down the overall cost of personalized medical care. Robotics, IoT sensors, affordable healthcare. Then we are talking about proactive security, the surveil artificial intelligence, and it is happening. AI algorithm can pick you in a crowd of hundreds if based on your gender, height, and shirt color, and this would help cities in delivering a better, safe ecosystem around the city. Now, there are a lot of similar tracks like virtual services, civic operation, precision operations. Now, quickly I'll finish by making a few important points that what are the readiness factor, and cities have to look from whether their infrastructure is ready for it. If don't go by technology, go by use case. Don't start that we have to implement artificial intelligence or blockchain. See what use case you have, and then see what kind of infrastructure is ready with you and how you can leverage these technology. Similarly, whether your society is ready for it or not. Now, for example, we are pushing a lot of digital payments, but do you have that kind of societal readiness at the bottom of the pyramid where they can really use internet, mobile phones to make digital payments? So societal readiness is also equally important. We are also talking about standardization. Unless there is, like we are seeing in case of a lot of different technology in traffic transport, standardization is a major bottleneck when we talk about delivering a smart city, because every city is equipped with multiple vendor, multiple technology player, and everyone works on their own standards and ecosystem. Policy support is equally required. So if you see all these technology, the common denominator is data. So we are talking a lot about open APIs and all, and how we can bring that common denominator in delivering the quality, improving the quality of life through smart cities. So the common denominator is data, and open API could be one of the tunnel, or one could be one mechanism through which you can achieve data. But yes, breaking silos is one of the major challenges in smart cities. Lot of cities like Copenhagen have attempted data exchange and all, but in India, smart cities, even if we are able to unlock government to government data, for example, there is a city where police camera feeds, if can be delivered to a smart city, they can do a better job, but we don't have any platform as of now. So how would you do that? So that is how if you can unlock that potential which lies in smart cities. And finally, most important, everything is becoming electronic, digitized, so you need to have a very robust cyber security framework at the level of cities and policy. Thank you.